ninth on the grid will be the 109 of Joe Smith, the 89 of Dylan Matson, and the 14Z of Troy Ziles. We'll round out your field. Each of these will be 8 laps the distance as we go through our first of 2 limited sportsman qualifiers here this evening. Working it up into turn number 1 and 2 for the first time. It's going to be Ron DeLeese getting the advantage. 3 wide down the back straightaway for the number 2 spot. Tommy D'Angelo going to try to split the middle as they head down into turn number 3 and 4 for the first time. But it's going to be Jacobson coming up with that position and still hold on for the number 2 spot. Larman and Sandlin side by side for spot number 4 as they go up through the corner. It's going to be Larman taking advantage. They're 3 wide behind them for the number 5 spot now. Contact between Sandlin and Powell, and Powell's front end going to break. That's going to send him into the infield, and that's going to be yellow out onto the speedway. And as Jared Powell's car just got caught up on contact going 3 wide down the back straightaway, and you can see the front end, and it's broke, pointed to the left end, ended up going by the wayside. And again, a tough break for Jared Powell here as we are 2 laps completed in this first limited sportsman qualifier. So the field's going to work its way back down the front straightaway. As we're back to green flag racing, Ron DeLeese going to lead him up into turn number 1 and 2 as we're back underway. He's got about a 2-car length advantage over Jacobson. Tommy D'Angelo going to beat down to the outside of Shane Larman as they go up into turn number 3 and 4. D'Angelo up on the top side. The 09 will take the lane away, opening the door for Dylan Matson on the bottom as they come down the front stretch and up into 1 and 2. Matson going to hold as Larman gets that number 3 spot away. D'Angelo still working up on the top, almost 3 wide for a second, but Larman just a little bit too quick to stay out of it as they head down into 3 and 4. A great battle for the number 3 spot as they come to the halfway side. Shane Larman holding on to that position. Now side-by-side battle for 4th. And Dylan Matson continues to work the inside of the racetrack. Matson going to work his way off the corner as D'Angelo going to take a right off the banking. He'll drop a couple of positions and Ziles will get by him. And now Matson who keeps working the inside. Going to close right up on the back bumper of the 09 of Larman as he's trying to make a bid for the number 3 spot. 5 laps completed, 3 laps to go. As Ziles starting to close in on Matson. Matson still trying to work over the back end of the 09S as they come off the corner. 2 laps left to go in this first of 2 qualifiers for the Albany Limited Sportsman as they work up into turn number 1 and 2. The 89 machine of Matson now going to feel pressure from the 14 of Ziles as they head down the back straightaway. They'll pull away as they enter turn number 3 and 4, still trying to close the gap between himself and Larman as Matson still rides in spot number 4 as they go to the white flag to stand by. 1 lap left to go, and it's up at the front. It's Ron DeLeese, but now a battle for the number 5 spot. Ziles drops to the bottom. You see DeLeese and that number 32 machine rolling his way down to the turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag is out. Ron DeLeese going to pick up the win in heat number 1. Second will be Jacobson. Third Larman. 4th Dylan Matson. And Ziles will round out the top 5. So Ron DeLeese Jr. getting the win from his inside pole starting position to pick up the win in the first of 2 qualifiers to limited sportsmen. You see the top 5 again. It was DeLeese Jr., Jacobson, Larman, Matson, and Ziles. Your top 5 as we move to qualifier number 2. Second and final heat race for the Humboldt Limited Sportsmen up on the inside of the front.